lovely day for the parade, Kris. I'm glad you decided that you do not watch.
Yes, it's a beautiful way to begin the season.
You want to sit down somewhere and watch the Sloan parade?
I don't mind standing there. Maybe I sit on the curb with the children.
Oh, that's the best place to watch it from. Ain't a New York Christmas without Macy's parade. And the children love it.
I saw a six-pack in the dumpster on 32nd Street. You might want to stop and pick it up.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I'll have to get it after the parade.
My dear woman, why do you fish through the garbage cans? It's repulsive.
Because I find wonderful things in them. I can get money for this bottle. Every little bit helps. And doing my Christmas shopping.
Christmas shopping?
You'd be surprised what treasures people throw away.
I do my shopping from the privacy of my own living room with the Sears catalog. I just telephone my order and they deliver right to my door. I can't be bothered plowing through all those crowds in the stores.
You ought to be a little bothered. Besides, my shopping costs a lot less than yours, and it's appreciated just as much. It's the time and the thought that you put into it. That's how you show your love for your family, whatever way you do your shopping.
I agree with you. A real Christmas spirit is such a joy. Merry Christmas.
Well, you know, Christmas is always big fun for the department stores. It's a season where they make up for the losses all year long.
Christmas. Christmas is more than big bucks, Doctor. Christmas is the one time of year we should be devoted to what we stubbornly avoid the rest of the year. Peace, goodwill, and helping others. What do you want for Christmas, Doctor?
I don't even think Santa Claus can get me what I want.
Pride.
Well, if you say so. The medical facility at Maplewood needs an x-ray machine. It would be helpful in so many situations, but it's very expensive.
You shall have it, Doctor.
Kris, if I get that x-ray machine, I'll know you're Santa Claus.
Just look in your stocking from Christmas morning.
Kris, we've never really talked about your having to leave Maplewood. I want you to know how sorry I am. I did everything I could, but the board overruled me. They just won't let us keep someone they decide is mentally unsound.
But I passed all those tests, didn't I?
I know you did, and I've argued for you all along, but I just can't justify what they call paranoid thinking, even though you are not harmful to yourself or others, to use this psychiatric jargon.
What happens next?
Maplewood has an arrangement to Mount Hope Sanitarium.
The rubber room, huh?
For a public hospital, Mount Hope's a permanent, comfortable place. They've got entertainment, TV, and... Kris, how much money do you have?
I've got $53.
That's not going to get you very far. You're not a young man anymore. It's going to be difficult to earn a living. If you can't support yourself, you'll become a ward of the state, and you'll wind up at Mount Hope anyway. So why not just avoid the disagreeable experience of living on the street?
I'll be hanged if I go to the funny farm. There's nothing wrong with me.
What choice do you have?
Mr. Duncan, the zookeeper's a friend of mine. Maybe I'll stay with him. The reindeer don't doubt my sanity.
Kris, please.
Well, Doris, after 5 years, we finally have this parade business done right, don't you think?
Just as long as Mr. Macy is happy.
The big mouth was better this year, Mother.
Yes, we fixed his eyes so they roll, which makes them look more alive.
You watch your mother, Susan. You'll be able to handle this parade yourself by the time you're 10. Would you believe, eh?
Merry Christmas! Allow me, sir. All in the wrist. Never work. That's your You should be ashamed of yourself in front of all these children. You're disgraced in uniform, and where's your Christmas spirit? Here!
Ah, Doris, here's our Santa right over here. My God, what do we do now?
How did we get him? Shelley, get him into the sleigh.
How?
I don't know. Get somebody to help you shove. Tie him in if you have to.
Mother, I don't think the people are going to like a Santa who's asleep.
He's not his twinkling self, that's for sure.
Santa, please wake up. That's not really Santa. If you want to see a Santa, they're ringing bells on every street corner of the city. Those aren't real Santas. We want to see Santa himself. I suppose you believe in the Easter Bunny, too.
Chris, this looks like a golden opportunity to solve both of your problems. You can spread the Christmas spirit and pay rent at the same time. I think they need a replacement on the sleigh.
They haven't asked me, Doctor.
You gotta ask them. How can you stand and watch this? These kids will be so disappointed if there's no Santa.
Doctor, you surprised me. Is that the genuine Christmas spirit out here? Or are you pretending for my sake?
No, I just been thinking about what you said, giving charity. Whether or not you really are Santa Claus, you could certainly make these children believe you are.
That's what it's all about, isn't it, Doctor? If you'll excuse me. Excuse me. Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't believe it. It's Santa Claus.
My pleasure, sir.
Well, it's a gift from Santa Claus, of course. Sir, you see what our problem is here. Would you mind filling in and playing Santa in this parade?
I'm not in the habit of substituting for intoxicated imposters, but my dear, you're in the role fits me so perfectly. Which way's the dressing room?
Oh, Shelley, get this gentleman suited up for the sleigh.
Sure thing. Right this way, sir. And I'll get rid of this.
Thank you.
Hey, it's mine! It's mine!
Hello, Doris.
Oh, hi, Fred. Susan's over there talking to the elves. Could you take her somewhere? There's so much going on right now, and I do not have time for the crazy ideas they'll put in her head.
Don't worry. I overheard your conversation. It's just about the North Pole.
Well, that's just what I mean. North Pole, North Pole. I'm so grateful you're taking care of Susan, Mr. Gailey, and I'm glad the two of you get along, but we've been neighbors long enough for you to know that I have definite ideas about keeping her mind free of illusion. I will not have her believing in fairy tales, Mr. Gailey.
Why not, Mrs. Walker?
All right, Fred. I'm sorry to be so irritable. It's just I feel it's more important for Susan to understand reality. As a lawyer, I should think she would support that.
I didn't know you were raising a 7-year-old lawyer.
Well, this isn't a fairy tale world we live in, Fred. She'll grow up expecting Prince Charming to come along and he'll, well, you and I both know that happily ever after just does not exist.
Are we talking about Susan or about you? Look, I'm sorry, Doris. I'm sure your divorce is painful, but you can't stay bitter about it forever. Not all men will let a woman down, and I don't think Susan's going to be any happier growing up to think so.
I was devastated. Thank you for your help, but please let me be Susan's parent.
Okay.
Hey, Mom! The elves are better this year. Their costumes actually fit.
Don't worry, Doris. Nobody will make up this kid's mind for her.
Welcome aboard. I'm Mr. Shellhammer. It's my job to train the new members of Macy's family of employees. Now, here's a list of the items we'd like you to push, Mr.
Kris Kringle.
That's very clever.
The name's been in the family for generations.
Okay. Now, here are the overstock items we want you to push. So, if a child asks for something we simply don't have, simply say, well, you might not like that item. How would you like roller skates instead? Understand?
Why not give the children what they want?
Because it's Christmas, and people will buy their children just about anything on Christmas. And you have the ability to change a child's mindset because, well, they believe you're actually Santa Claus. So, it's a good time to get rid of some excess inventory.
A real economic spirit, huh?
Exactly! And a Santa that pushes more merchandise gets a little something extra in his Christmas stocking. Now, we must keep the customers, I mean the children, waiting.
Hello, Sharon.
How did you know my name?
Because I'm Santa Claus. And what can I bring you for Christmas?
I want a pink stripe with ribbons on the handlebars.
You've been a good girl this year. I think that can be arranged.
Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks a lot, Santa Claus. Do I look like a millionaire to you? Let me ask if there's something else you want. I priced your Macy's bicycle. That was $25.
You afford $12.95?
Yeah, I can afford it, Will.
Try Consumers Outlet on 30th Street.
Macy's, Santa Claus is sending me to another store.
It's not whether Macy's or Consumers sells the toy. It's that you make the child happy.
Oh, thank you, Santa Claus. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, hello, young man. What can I bring you for Christmas?
Godzilla that breeds real fire.
A Godzilla that breathes real fire? Remember what you said about the pop gun last year, about shooting it in the house?
I know, Santa, but I promise.
You promise? Okay, I accept your promise. But you remember, okay? Merry Christmas.
Why would you say that? I've been all over town and everyone's sold out.
Blingy Girls just got a new shipment. They're on the 4th floor, second aisle, on the left. Well, for $8.50, a marvelous bargain. You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Huh?
Thank you for shopping at Macy's.
To tell you the truth, I'm on my way to Bloomingdale's. Your Santa recommended it.
You what?
And let me tell you, I think it's wonderful. That's the true Christmas spirit. He told me where I can get exactly what my boy wants.
What is Mr. Macy going to say about this?
Santa Claus!
I'm so sorry. This child just arrived from the orphanage in Holland and doesn't speak any English. She wants to see you so badly and insists that Santa Claus is Dutch, so I really hope you do something.
Santa Claus, ik wil een boek en ik wil een voorstel van Hoeperen. Ik ben Mr. van Maandeland.
I'm sorry. I can't translate for you. It's only Dutch or
She wants a doll and a visit with her grandmother from Holland. In van Hurtmeter?
Ja.
Guten Koning, winstelijk ja, op het best van Steven. Austin slim walk back and deep, in person even. Guten Koning, winstelijk ja, op het best van Steven. Austin slim walk back and deep, in person even.
Okay.
And how are you today?
Matt,
Tell me about it.
me and my sister got into a fight. She told me the phone would go in my ear if I didn't get off it.
Well, just remember next time somebody teases you, that just means they're unhappy inside. Things will get better, you'll see. Now tell me, what do you want for Christmas?
A telephone.
I can see things can get better right away. Merry Christmas. And what can Santa bring you for Christmas, young lady?
I'd like a new pink sparkly bow.
That would be so pretty in your hair. You've been such a good girl this year. I believe that can be taken care of. So Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, Susan, it's your turn.
Do I have to?
Try it anyway for the sake of Macy's.
You know, of course, that this is ridiculous.
And why don't you believe in Santa Claus, Susan?
How did you know that?
I know lots of things. And what can I bring you for Christmas?
Nothing. Whatever I want, my mother would have. Provided it isn't too expensive. Besides, I know that George is the person my mother hired to play part of Santa Claus. But I must admit, you are a lot better than most. I can't even see the strap hanging onto your beard. It looks real.
That's because it is real. Go ahead. Give it a touch. See? It's real. And so am I.
Well, it was nice talking to you anyway. But I don't think that you should be telling these children that you are going to bring them what they want.
Maybe they will get what they want. And so will you.
Mom!
I'm sorry, she's a hard sell. Thanks for trying anyway.
Thank you for bringing her to me. I enjoy working on the tough cases.
You know, it's sad to see so much cynicism in a little girl like Susan.
I agree. What she needs is a fusion of imagination. Maybe there's something you and I can work on together.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Something funny happened, Mother. There was a Dutch girl in line who couldn't speak English as the Santa spoke to her in Dutch, and they sang a song together.
Susan, lots of people speak foreign languages. I speak French, but that doesn't make me Jean Lavar. Now, I'd like you to stand right here for a minute while I speak with Fred. Fred, would you step this way, please? I just received our Santa's personnel record.
Oh,
Perhaps you'd like to read it.
sure. Name, Kris Kringle. Age, as young as my tongue and a little bit older than my teeth. Birthplace, North Pole. Oh, next of kin, Donner, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. That's it.
Does that convince you? I think you ought to take Susan home now, if you don't mind. Apparently, I have a job to do.
He still just seems like a nice old... Okay, I stand corrected. Come on, Susan. Your mother has Christmas to manage.
Doris, this new Santa is completely unacceptable. He refuses to push our backlog merchandise, and you're not gonna believe this. He's sending our customers to other stores. I'm not kidding. You've got to do something at once.
What a coincidence. I was on my way to do just that. Mr. Kringle, it's been a busy day, hasn't it? Was it difficult for you?
Getting accustomed to new surroundings is always trying, but I've enjoyed the children.
Well, perhaps you've been trying a little too hard.
What do you mean, Mrs. Walker?
It seems you haven't been following Mr. Shellhammer's instructions.
Oh. You mean to push the surplus toys? Yeah, I decided not to do that.
Oh, you did?
I thought it was dishonest. Why should the children pay for Macy's mistakes?
That is not your decision to make, Mr. Kringle. And speaking of dishonesty, how do you explain this?
It isn't dishonest.
But the things you put on this form, Mr. Kringle, we take our work seriously at Macy's. If you want a paycheck, you have to put down proper information.
It all happens to be true. And I've verified it by signing it at the bottom.
Then you actually believe you were Santa Claus?
Of course not.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know it for a fact.
Well, you are welcome to whatever delusions you choose to live with, Mr. Kringle, but at Macy's, we certainly can't have a Santa who refers our customers to other stores. You may pick up your final paycheck at the personnel department. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
I find it ironic, Mrs. Walker, that you, firing Santa Claus for being Santa Claus. I was just making sure that the children get what they want.
Macy's isn't business, Mr. Kringle. We have to compete with other stores. Oh, I don't want to argue with you about this. I'll authorize 1 week's severance pay. Merry Christmas and goodbye.
Merry Christmas to you, Mrs. Walker. And don't worry, I will not hold it against you come Christmas morning.
Doris, Mr. Macy would like to.
I'm very capable of talking for myself, Mr. Shellhammer.
Is there a problem, Mr. Macy?
I will listen with great interest while you tell me who is responsible for our Santa sending customers to other stores.
Oh, well, I'll take complete responsibility, Mr. Macy.
I tried to get him to push our backlog merchandise, but he
Well,
refused.
then who told him to send someone to Bloomingdale's to get something we didn't have?
Well, we don't know, sir.
Our office have been flooded with phone calls, notes, letters,
I'm really sorry, but I've taken care of it.
all messages of grateful appreciation. This is the biggest goodwill advertising gimmick in years. Positively revolutionary. I can see the headline. The store with a true Christmas spirit. Macy's Santa recommending Bloomingdale's. It's a breakthrough in advertising initiative, Mrs. Walker. The media will love it and Macy's will reap a harvest of publicity and goodwill.
Well, I'm so glad you're pleased.
This is the biggest Santa Claus we've ever had. And there'll be an extra bonus in your Christmas stockings this year.
It must not be Tuesday after all. I'm still asleep. I'm still dreaming.
It's Armageddon.
Huh?
I just fired him.
You what?
You should see his personnel record. He is crazy. He actually thinks he's Santa Claus.
Well, evidently so does Mr. Macy.
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Mr. Macy's gonna fire us?
Oh, maybe it's not too late. Sylvia, please have the operator page Kris Kringle, will you? Thank you.
Mrs. Walker, where's Santa? Miss Walker, where's Santa Claus? One stretching all my money sportswear.
And we're almost out of candy canes.
She fired him.
She fired Santa in the middle of Christmas? What about the children?
Mrs.
and I must lodge a formal grievance against the friendship disrespect for the Christmas spirit.
All right. We're straightening it out now.
Santa Claus goes, we walk!
Oh, good grief, this is just what I need, striking elves.
It wasn't necessary for you to page me, Mrs. Walker. I was gonna bring the suit back.
Put it back on.
I owe you an apology, Mr. Kringle. I was a bit hasty. I was mistaken about your policy to send shoppers to other stores.
Oh.
In fact, Mr. Macy likes it.
It's not reason enough, Mrs. Walker. Why should I come back just to increase Macy's profits? Pushing toys is not what Christmas is all about. We're so busy making things shinier, go faster, so we can beat our competitor, that we're losing the spirit of giving from our hearts. I see no reason why I should contribute to that kind of commercialism.
So, you won't come back?
The union stands solidly behind you, Mr. Kringle.
Here we are in the middle of Christmas rush, and I lose the Santa who's performing.